This week's edition of GRTV News comes to you from Gamex, a gaming show held in Stockholm. The first news on the menu is the fact that Grand Theft Auto 5 is officially announced and we've seen a trailer. It seems we're back to Los Santos, the main city of GTA San Andreas, and we got to see some of the surrounding areas, some of the leisure areas and that part of things. Seems like the main character is retiring to this town, but well, maybe he has to come out of retirement soon. Other than that, Rockstar have also confirmed online multiplayer for GTA 5, but as usual, any other details are very scarce at this time. Good news for all Gears of War 3 fans, as on November 24th, Epic will be bringing out the Versus Booster Pack, which adds 5 new free multiplayer maps, 3 maps from the Command Horde pack, as well as 2 maps from the first game that have been redesigned for Gears of War 3. In addition to that, Ram's Shadow, the added single-player campaign, 3 hours more of campaign action, will be out on December 13th, but that will come at a price. EA and DICE have announced that they shipped a massive 10 million copies of Battlefield 3 at launch, and that 5 million of these were sold during the first week on sale. An astounding number, and one that's a new record for EA, the fastest selling ever game from EA, but it's still numbers that are likely to be dwarfed next week as Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 will be out. Things are looking gloomy for Eternal Darkness developers Silicon Knights. After releasing their latest title, X-Men Destiny, the staff has been cut by 75%, with only 25 people remaining at the Canadian developers at the moment, according to sources. This follows a time when Silicon Knights actually secured funding from the Canadian government for increasing their staff, but apparently things just haven't been going well for them lately and they had to cut staff now. Silicon Knights have developed classic games such as Eternal Darkness and Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes and Blood Omen Legacy of Kain. But recently they've had a harder time finding success for the games, and I think the problem started with Too Human that was released finally on Xbox 360 in 2008 and didn't go on to do well commercially or critically. And yes, X-Men Destiny didn't do too well either, so things are looking grim for Silicon Knights. Poppermost Productions have announced a new open-world skiing and snowboarding title named Snow. The game uses CryEngine 3 for graphics and is going to adhere to a free-to-play model, and the first version of the game will come out sometime late this year, with developers looking for player feedback in order to continue to develop the game in the direction the player wants it to be developed. So look out for Snow fairly soon on a PC. Ubisoft have acquired Finnish developers Red Lynx, makers of games such as Trials and most recently the WiiWare release Moto Heroes. This new deal shows that Ubisoft are looking to invest more into digital and mobile releases in the future, and it's an interesting move by the French publisher. Behind us here at Gamex, Fat Shark has just made their next title official, a game called Crater, spelled in Swedish with a K because the game takes place in a post-apocalyptic Sweden. It's a top-down action RPG where you'll be looting and killing monsters and all the typical stuff. It's a digital release planned for PC and consoles, but no platforms have been specified at this point. And well, if you can pick up anything in Swedish back there, I'm sure you'd learn more about the game, but that's about what we know so far. It's going to be 3 factions, and it's a very early stage so far, and they're not really showing off the games in anything else than concept images at this point. That's it for this week's edition of GRTV News. Got anything to add? Giving us the silent treatment.